Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Lauren Cox, and today I'm going to demonstrate on how to use a rocker knife. Now, you can actually buy this knife, excuse it because it's got some food on it already, but you can buy this knife at your local Bed Bath & Beyond. I actually got mine off of Amazon. I think I paid like $20 for it, plus some shipping and handling, and it actually came to my house in a day. So if you're in critical need of actually needing a knife, Amazon's the way to go. Anyways, the purpose of a rocker knife is actually for somebody who can only use one arm, or anybody who has weakness or stiffening of the muscles. Makes it a whole lot easier. Even me being able and fully functioning person, I can still use a rocker knife. I don't have to use an actual knife, a kitchen knife that we all ordinarily use. So it's easy use. Anybody can use it, but it really is specifically for people who have trouble using multiple utensils, on top of people who have fine motor problems. And I'll explain. So, the basic use of a rocker knife is to cut easily without any pain or problem. What it is, it's a rounded blade. You can actually get ones that are thinner, that are more long, but I actually ordered one with a bigger handle, so it's easier for me to hold. It's probably about 1/2 inch wide, and you can actually really grip it any way would be more comfortable for you or the patient or the person in need of this knife. And what you do is you actually just place it down on the food, and my stuff's kind of slightly cut because I was eating on it earlier, and I thought this would be a really good idea to do for my presentation, so forgive that. But what I would do, let me see, is I would push down. I have it, my handle's pretty tight. I'd push down on the food, and then I'd rock it back and forth, and very, very easy, it just cuts. And see, if you only had one arm to use, what I would do is I would sit there and I would cut up my food into however small pieces that you actually would prefer to eat. Put down the knife, pick up the fork, just like you would ordinarily, and then eat. Now, it can be used on meats. Excuse me while I chew. It can be used on vegetables. It can even be used on bread. You can literally use this knife for anything. Someone who would really need this knife, or I feel would be really beneficial, would be somebody that had Parkinson's. Now, Parkinson's is a disorder that is actually sent from the central nervous system, and it creates tremors. And tremors are something that's like involuntary movement of the body, whether it be your hands, your arms, your legs, even the way you hold your head, and it can also lead to bad posture. Somebody with Parkinson's could probably have a really hard time actually eating with a fork and a knife stationary, because it has a lot of fine motor, and with the tremors you would shake, and it would be difficult. Not only could you actually spill the food, or a lot of people would become frustrated just trying to eat a meal, and the rocker knife cuts that out. Instead of actually having to use a utensil with the knife, I would have one, but with the knife, all a person with Parkinson's would need is to grab the knife, and like I said, it has a really good handle. It's really thick, it's really easy to use, and this actually also helps bear weight. It's my stepdad. Anyways, it also helps bear weight for somebody who has the tremors, and to keep their shakes at a minimum, and they would be able